Consciousness. People say, what is the use of improving consciousness? Can you give me some examples? How consciousness can change my life? What are the practical applications of consciousness? Refined consciousness versus a very gross level of consciousness. Consciousness, in order to understand this role of consciousness, I will have to define what is consciousness. It can simply be defined as one thing. It's a degree of awareness. Next step. Once you become aware with your consciousness, what do you do next? You respond, you reciprocate in most proper way. So consciousness is also about reciprocating appropriately. Degree of awareness with calculated or appropriate reciprocated response. Reciprocal response. Let me explain to you what I'm trying to say. You are in your bedroom with your wife. You have some argument. You're fighting. You are on top of your voice. Suddenly your toddler, your daughter comes into the room. She's 4-year-old. Moment you notice your daughter has entered the bedroom, that means you have become aware of her presence. This awareness is noticed. How will you reciprocate? How will you respond? Would you continue fighting? Or would you start smiling at each other and take your daughters in your arms and hug her? That's one level of response. If you don't do this and continue fighting, that also reflects your level of consciousness. Well. We are all struggling. We are all moving ahead. Some with a turtle speed, some will giant quantum leaps. But we all are moving. Trees and animals, they are also evolving at consciousness level. But through meditation, millions of years can be saved. You are then on an accelerated path of evolution or of helping evolve your consciousness. That's why Lord Rama, Lord Krishna, and sages like Ashtavakra, Vasistha Muni, Vishwamitra, they all talk about consciousness, how to help it evolve. If you read Vasistha Sanhita or Vishwamitra's contribution or Ram Gita, Ashtavakra Gita, this was the same time Raja Janak having dialogue with Ashtavakra. Lord Rama and Lakshman talking about consciousness during their journey in forests. That was the only entertainment they had. All through 14 years. Both brothers and Mother Sita would sit together under a tree and talk about consciousness. And it is there registered in Lakshman Gita or Ram Gita. You can refer that. You can also look into consciousness, topics on consciousness in Vasistha Sanhita. This was the same time, same epoch. So you can say consciousness is not a new topic for us. It has been going on and on and on. But somehow you have lost the way of how to improve it, how to make this consciousness soar into sky of superconsciousness and allow it to plunge into deepest oceans of our subconsciousness. Again, heartfulness way of practice helps us to broaden this very fine film of consciousness. When you hear all this thing, it looks so beautiful. Oh wow, consciousness. Makes you happy to listen. It makes you also happy to undergo such dreams. Okay, I would like to evolve my consciousness. Great. You feel blissful when you are at its pinnacle. The bliss of a yogi, romance of the teenagers, or romance of married people, or the playing of children with their toys. They're all degrees of pleasures, degrees of enjoyment. Just as a child is happy with playing toys, teenagers and married people happy with their romance. Yogi is also in a state of bliss, savoring the flavors spectrum of consciousness. It's also like a toy in the hands of a yogi. You are still playing with a toy. I will leave you with the question, my dear friends. What is beyond consciousness? What is it that supports this consciousness? Thank you for your listening.